All right, and now we're going to make our spring rolls. So we take our round rice paper and we have warm water in the bowl with the juice of about half of a lime. You can use concentrated lime juice. It just needs a little bit of acidity in it. And then for the ingredients, obviously we made the sauces just a moment ago. We have avocado with a black garlic. It's a common Asian, it's a fermented garlic. It's a common Asian spice that they use. Next to that we have cilantro, then cucumber, yellow, orange, and red bell peppers, carrots, and red onions. And obviously we have it laid out really visually appealing, because part of the whole fun of all of this is to be able to enjoy the visual aspect of it, not just the fun of eating it. And it's important to note that all of these ingredients are raw. So we have just kind of loosely cut up cilantro. The cucumber is going to be thin sliced, but you want everything to be long because you're going to make this into a roll that's going to be, you know, roughly 6 inches long. And so you want to have longer kind of 1/4 inch by 1/4 inch pieces. The same is true of almost all of our, where we could, the peppers are cut longer. So see some long, thin strips of the pepper. Same thing with the carrots, longer, thinner strips of carrots. Perfect. So then we're gonna take our rice paper and we're gonna stick it in our bowl. Don't mind the fact that our bowl is now changed. And so you only put one paper at a time and you kind of let it soak. Even this one's a little bit, you need a large bowl for this. Unfortunately, our large bowl is currently being used to make kimchi, as you saw in our other video. So you're gonna leave this kind of sit for a little while, and you'll know once it's ready, because it'll become very flexible. It'll no longer have a hard texture to it. If you feel it right now, it's still very, feels like plastic, and we obviously don't wanna eat plastic, so we'll let it sit just a little bit longer. What I would recommend that you do is, as you take one out, start making it, add another one in, especially if you have a group of individuals that are all eating with you. Even with two people, it typically benefits you to have one in. You don't want to leave it too long, of course, but then, so this is basically what you're looking for, to kind of hang like a sheet and be kind of very flexible. So we're gonna put that on our plate, spread it as close to that circle, original circle, as we can. Okay, we're gonna take different ingredients as we want them. There's no right or wrong way to do this, whatever you like. You don't have to use chopsticks as well, of course, but we can do that. So I'm gonna add a couple of pieces of cucumber. And you wanna keep it from either side about 1.5 inches, because we're gonna have to fold those in first and then roll it with ourselves. And we're putting everything kind of in the middle, maybe a little bit towards you. I like to roll away from me as I'm creating my spring roll. All right. Some onions. Okay, you don't want to get it too full either, of course, right? You want to be able to roll this up nicely. Okay, and I'm going to take a piece of avocado. Okay. So now I'm ready to roll. So I'm going to take the back part closest to me, and I'm going to fold it over, and I'm going to pull everything as tightly together as I can. And this is the critical step, because the tighter that you can get this, the better it will hold together and the easier it will be to eat. Once I have them pulled tightly together and everything kind of sandwiched in, this is also the reason we put all of our ingredients in the middle, is because now I can flip over and kind of tighten that in. Now I'm going to take the edges and I'm going to fold those over. So that's why we left in the 1.5 gap so that we had something to kind of close the ends. Okay, so once I have that, then I just continue to roll, and again, you want to keep it as tight as possible as you roll. The end result should be something like this. So it's nice and firm, can stick together. When you bite into it, it's not going to fall all apart. And again, so all of the ingredients in the middle, fold over the part that's closest to you, pull it in tight, fold each end over, and then roll it up. And then you can enjoy it with any one of the 3 dipping sauces you have. Enjoy.